You Yogini. Today's class is an hour long and we will be manifesting during our class. You know, so many times we have these great ideas or we have these visions of, even the smallest things, and it can be difficult to bring that into physical reality. So we're going to use our yoga practice today to discover how even the simplest things like our breath, we have the power, the will, and the determination to manifest them into existence. So let's come onto our mats. You can bring yoga mats, maybe a few blocks, a pillow or a blanket to sit on if you'd like to raise your hips above your knees, and we will get started. Thank you so much for joining me, and remember to subscribe to my channel. Namaste. With your eyes closed and a tall spine, bring your awareness to your breath. Notice it as if you're an observer on the outside, looking at yourself breathing in and out into your diaphragm, the oxygen flowing in, the carbon dioxide flowing out. Allow your breath to be natural. Notice how your belly becomes full. And then with your mind, picture yourself breathing deeper, your belly getting bigger, your inhale taking longer, your exhale expanding into the air around you. Picture this in your mind. Have an idea of what a deep breath would feel like. How it would fill your body with oxygen. And how you have the energy and the power to send it throughout your body, all the way down to your toes, all the way through the crown of your head. Imagine what it would feel like to exhale all of the air out. Now bring your hands to your sides, up over your head. Exhale, palms together. Bring them down to your heart center, keeping your eyes closed. Inhale, sweeping the arms up over your head. Exhale, hands to heart center, bringing our ideas, our mind, our creative energy down to our center. One more time. Inhale. Take it all in. Exhale. Bring it down slowly into your heart center, palms together, bringing it down into reality. Bow your head to greet your heart. And then slowly, when you're ready, you can let go of your hands. Slowly open your eyes. And notice how your breath has maybe gotten a little deeper. Go ahead and move off your pillow or your blanket. Come onto all fours. Hands directly below your shoulders, knees directly below your hips. A long spine. Using the idea of what we know as tabletop in our mind. Manifesting it on our mat. Creating a strong foundation. Knowing the idea of a tabletop. Bring that into your physical body. Pressing through the mat. Inhaling deep into your belly, exhaling navel to spine. Now begin cat-cow.
Inhale your heart forward. Exhale, curving your spine, the back of your heart up toward the sky. Moving with your breath. Inhale, reaching your tailbone and the crown of your head to the sky. Exhale, curving your spine. Inhale, knowing what a cow looks like. Exhale, knowing what a cat looks like. Manifest those images into your body on your yoga mat. All the while pressing through the tops of your feet, pressing through your hands. Using that deep breath to extend your poses, to extend through your body. Exhale, curving your spine. Moving with your own breath, your own pace. Loosening up the spine. On your next exhale, sit back into child's pose. Knees wider than your toes, your big toes touching. Allow your arms to reach forward. The crown of your head reaches toward the mat. Relax your jaw. Allow your spine to curve. Sit back on your heels. You have the power within you to take the idea of each pose and express it through your body. Bring it into reality. Inhale, slowly come up into a tall seated position. Swoop your arms up into the sky. Palms come together. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Come back onto all fours, curl your toes under, and press your hips back into downward facing dog. You can paddle your feet, bending one knee, stretching the other leg, switching back and forth, warming up our Achilles and our ankles. Breathing, always bringing that deep breath, the idea of the deepest breath, into reality in each pose. And then when you're ready, press both heels back into downward dog. Look at how your fingers spread on the mat. Look at your toes, how they spread wide, all 10 toes, creating a strong foundation as your hips press back into the sky. Inhale, raise your heels up. Exhale, lower your heels toward the mat. Inhale, raise them up. Exhale, lower them toward the mat. Inhale, breathe into your kidneys. Exhale, bend your knees, look up at your hands and hop to the front of the mat, standing forward bend. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck. Inhale, flat back, crown of the head reaches forward. Exhale, fold. Allow your head to relax toward the earth. Knowing what gravity is, allow your body to surrender to the gravity of this pose, creating a long spine. Inhale, swooping your arms up all the way over your head. Exhale, mountain pose, hands to heart center. Picture that mountain in your head, in your mind. And then inhale, bringing your hands up over your head. Exhale, fold all the way over with a straight back, long spine. Bring your hands down to the floor. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, swooping all the way back up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center, bringing it all in. Inhale, swoop your arms up over your head. Exhale, reach your heart forward, folding over. Inhale to a flat back when you're ready. Exhale, fold. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Inhale, reaching through the crown of your head all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Keep moving here, inhaling, hands above the head. Exhale, hinge at the hips, all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Crown of the head reaches opposite of your tailbone. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to standing, using your leg muscles. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a breath here. Inhale, hands above the head, reaching tall, creating a long body, knowing how long you can look in your mind, and then reach physically as long as you can see yourself. Exhale, fold all the way over. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back into plank, reaching the heels back, the crown of the head toward the front of the room. Exhale, navel to spine. The heart is soft in this pose. With every pose, we can see it in our mind's eye. And then we can bring it into reality using our muscular and our organic energy. On your next exhale, come down through chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, reaching the crown of the head forward, the heart forward, the elbows back. Exhale, fold, curl your toes under, and press back into downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Inhaling and exhaling, creating a long spine. Inhale, the heels up. Exhale, bend your knees and step or hop to the front of your mat. Standing forward bend. When you're ready, inhale, come up to a flat back, crown of the head reaching opposite the tailbone. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to standing, hands over your head. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, swoop your arms up all the way. A slight arch in the spine here, reaching the heart open. Exhale, fold all the way over. Curving your spine here, allowing it to drop. On your next inhale, come to a flat back, and then exhale, step back into plank. You are strong here in plank, using your muscular energy to support yourself. Your hands pressing away the mat. Take an inhale and an exhale, navel to spine, crown of the head reaching forward. Relax your jaw. On your next exhale, come down through chaturanga. Inhale into cobra. Press the tops of your feet into the mat, your hips into the mat. The heart reaches open, the shoulders reach back. A long spine. And then exhale, fold. Press back into downward facing dog. Pressing through those heels, pressing through those hands. Relax your neck. Inhale, the heels up. Exhale, bend the knees and step or hop to the front of the mat, standing forward bend. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Knowing how tall that you can see yourself in your mind's eye, inhale, reach up all the way to that height. Hands over your head. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Take a slight arch in the spine here, reaching your heart open. Exhale, fold all the way over. Hands to the mat, standing forward bend. Inhale, come to a flat back. And exhale, fold, bending your legs, stepping back into plank, reaching the heart toward the front of the room. The heart is soft. You are strong. Find that balance. Find that strength through your breath, that deep breath that we pictured in the beginning of class. Manifest that into your body, into your diaphragm. Pressing into the mat. Exhale, move through chaturanga. Inhale into cobra, pressing the heels and the hips down into the mat, using your hands as your foundation to help your heart reach forward. And then exhale, fold, press back into downward facing dog. Bringing length into your body. Picture how long your legs are, from your hips all the way through your heels. And then inhale, raise those heels up and step or hop to the front of the mat, standing forward bend. Relax your spine. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. All the way through your neck, relax. Inhale, sweep your arms up, all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a breath here. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Slight back bend. And exhale, fold all the way over. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step your right foot back into a low lunge. That left knee is directly above the left ankle, the right heel is pressing back, and that right thigh presses up toward the sky. The heart reaches forward. Imagine your strongest lunge. And then exhale, bend that right knee. Reach the heart forward. Exhale, straighten that left leg. Inhale, reach the heart forward, bending the left knee. Exhale, press back into a nice hamstring stretch. Inhale, make a rhythm of it. Move with your breath. Exhale, straighten that left leg, press the hips back. Inhale, press the hips forward, reach the heart open. Exhale, hips back, curve your heart toward your knee. Inhale, pressing the hips forward, come to your fingertips. Place your hands on the top of the left thigh, squaring the hips to the front of the room, and then sweep your arms up into the sky, creating length here, pressing through that left heel, pressing that right hip forward. Begin to circle your arms forward, drawing them back, and then drawing the palms down into your heart center. Taking those ideas, bringing them down into the physical. Exhale, reach your hands forward. Press back through that right leg. Straighten both legs for a nice hamstring stretch. Inhale the heart forward. Exhale, lengthen that left leg. Inhale, bend that left knee, reach the heart forward, low lunge. Exhale, straighten both legs. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, soften the heart and straighten the left leg. Walk your hands toward the center of your mat so you're in a nice standing, wide-legged forward bend. Relax your spine all the way through the crown of the head. Release. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Flat back. Exhale, fold. Allow the inner thighs to widen here. Inhale, reach your heart forward. And exhale, fold into a deep, deep stretch. Pressing through the outsides of your feet. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, hands overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Turn the right foot to the side of your mat. Step to the end of your mat in Tadasana. Inhale, sweep your arms up toward the sky. Slight back bend here, reaching the heart open. Breathe. And then exhale, fold all the way over, standing forward bend. Inhale, flat back. The crown of the head reaches opposite your tailbone, and then step back your left foot into a low right lunge. The right knee is directly above the right ankle. The left hip is reaching forward toward the front of your mat. The left heel reaches toward the back. Exhale, allow that left knee to come to the mat. Top of the left foot, reach your heart forward. Exhale, straighten that right leg. Fold over, hamstring stretch. Inhale, bend the right knee. Exhale, straighten, stretch over. Inhale, reach the heart open, bend the right knee, reaching forward. Exhale, relax over your hamstring. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Exhale, straighten that leg, hips back. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Come onto your fingertips. Exhale, soften the heart over your knee. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Come onto your fingertips. Bring the hands on top of the right thigh. Stretching those hips, allow them to sink with gravity. And then inhale, reach the heart up, reach the hands up toward the sky. Fingertips reaching long, pressing through that right foot. Breathe. Bring the arms forward, sweep them back above the head, hands to heart center. Bringing the ideas, the creative energy down into our physical being. Inhale, exhale, hands through heart center, reach them forward. Come back into a low lunge with the left leg straight. And then exhale and straighten that right leg. Inhale, bend the right knee, reach the heart forward, low lunge. Exhale, stretch that hamstring, straighten the right leg. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, low lunge. Heart forward. Exhale, lengthen that right leg. And then slowly walk your hands toward the center of the mat, wide-legged forward bend. The toes and the fingers are both reaching forward. Allow the gravity to take hold of the crown of your head, bringing it toward the mat, relaxing your spine. Breathe deep into your belly here. And when you're ready, inhale your heart forward, flat back. Exhale, fold deep into the wide-legged forward bend. Press through the outside of your feet. Inhale all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Turn the left foot to the left side of your mat. Come into Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale all the way up. Hands above your head, reaching your heart open. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back into a low lunge with the right leg back. The left knee is above the left ankle. Take your arms all the way up into the sky, into crescent pose, using your leg muscles to support you here. Centering your hips toward the front of the room, relax your shoulders. Press through that right heel. Take a breath here. And then exhale, sweep your arms down and back, up over your head. Palms together, bring them down into your heart center, bringing the ideas and the creative energy down through your heart center. Bring your hands forward, all the way down to the mat. Open up that right heel, the right toes to the side, and come up into Warrior Two, bending that left knee. Take a breath here. Inhale, flip open the left palm and come into Reverse Warrior. The heart is open. Sink down into that left thigh. Inhale, straighten that left leg. Bring your hands back, down into Warrior Two. Exhale, bend the left knee. Take a breath, and then exhale, windmill your arms all the way down onto your mat. Straighten the left leg, stretching over. And then walk your hands into a wide-legged forward bend. Relaxing your spine, breathing here. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Use that muscular energy to bring you all the way up to standing, hands above the heart center. Turn to the right side of your mat, Tadasana. Feet hip-width distance. Inhale, sweep your arms up over your head. Slight back bend here, reaching your spine long, tailbone reaching down toward the earth, crown of your head reaching toward the sky. Exhale, fold all the way over. Inhale, come up into a flat back. And then exhale, fold. Reach that left foot back, low lunge. Make sure that right knee is directly above that right ankle. Send the left hip forward. Come onto your fingertips. Use the muscular energy in your legs. Engage your core and come up into crescent pose. Drawing the right hip back, the left hip forward. And then exhale. Sweep your arms forward, out to the side, above your head. Draw them, palms together, through your heart center. Again, sweeping them up through heart center, bringing that energy that's all around you down through your body. And then exhale, reaching your palms forward. Come back down into a low lunge, turning the left toes to the side of the room. Swoop your arms all the way up into Warrior Two, bending the right leg so that the right knee is directly above the right ankle. Fingertips reaching long to the front and the back of the room. Heart is open. Engaging your core to support. Inhale, flip your right hand. Come into Reverse Warrior. Reaching that right side body very long in space. Breathe here. Inhale, straighten the right leg, stretching the side body long. Relax your jaw. Exhale, come up into a tall spine, and then draw the right knee into bent position, warrior two. Breathe here. Exhale, windmill your arms back down into a low lunge. Take an inhale and exhale, straighten the right leg, stretching over. Walk your hands toward the center of your mat, wide-legged forward bend. And this time you can grab around your heels or your ankles if it's there in your practice. Coming in for a deeper stretch in those hamstrings and in those hips. Allow the crown of the head to reach toward the earth. Reach your heart forward. Flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up all the way to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Turn your left foot to the front of the mat. Come into Tadasana. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, take a slight back bend here with a tall and long spine. Fold all the way over, forward bend. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, reach the right leg back into a low lunge. Now we're going to get our block ready for half moon. So go ahead and position it maybe about 6 inches in front of your left foot. And then go ahead and stand on that straight left leg, reaching the right leg back up in the air, parallel to the floor. Reach that right arm up into the sky if it's in your practice, or keep it on your right hip. Flexing that right foot, pressing into that left heel, reaching the heart open. The crown of your head is reaching opposite of your right heel. And then exhale, coming out of it, step back into warrior two on the left leg. Engage your breath here. Picture a strong warrior. Straighten that left leg. And then exhale, triangle pose. Sending that left hip back. Sending that right arm up into the sky. The heart is open. Breathing here. Exhale, look down at your hands and come back up into warrior two, bending that left knee. Take a breath here. Exhale, windmill your hands all the way down to the earth. Straighten that left leg. Breathe. Walk your hands to the center of the mat, standing forward bend and wide legs. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, your hands to your heart center. Turn the right foot to the side of the mat. Come into Tadasana. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, palms together. Take a slight back bend if it's in your practice, reaching your heart open, long spine. Exhale, fold all the way over, forward bend. Inhale, reach your heart forward, flat back. Exhale, left leg back, low lunge. Right knees directly above the right ankle. Make sure your yoga block is in position so that you can come up into half moon. Drawing that left heel toward the opposite side of the room as the crown of your head. Bring your left hand on your hip. And if it's in your practice, you can reach that left fingertips all the way up into the sky. Half moon, reaching our heart open, pressing into that right foot deep into the earth, creating a strong foundation on one leg. If it's in your practice, you can even take your hand off of your yoga block. If not, use it for balance. Exhale, draw the left foot back down onto the mat, warrior two. Heart is open. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Send the left hips back. Send the right hip back. And come into triangle. Using your right hand on either a yoga block, the yoga mat, your ankle or your shin, create a long spine here from the hips all the way through the crown of the head. Inhale deep into your belly. Exhale, bend the right knee, come back up into warrior two. Reaching the arms long, the crown of the head tall. Exhale, windmill the arms down into a low lunge. And straighten that right leg, folding over for a nice hamstring stretch. Remembering our deep breath, walk your hands to the center of your mat, wide-legged forward bend. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up all the way to standing. Palms together, exhale, hands through heart center. Draw your heels in, your toes out, and come down into goddess. Bending your knees. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, draw them deep into your heart. Inhale, sweep your arms through your sides, overhead. Exhale, palms together, hands at your heart center. Taking everything from outside, drawing it within, drawing it down into that third chakra. If you'd like, you can lift your heels up, remaining in your goddess pose with the heels up. And then inhale, straighten your legs, heels up. Exhale, draw the heels down onto the mat. Heel toe your feet so they're hip width distance apart. We're going to take in that energy and bring it down into reality. So inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, grab hold of those ideas that you might have. Draw them down, bending the knees. Inhale, come up. Exhale, down. Inhale, straighten. Reach for the sky. Exhale, draw everything down as low as you can. Inhale. Exhale. Moving with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. As you inhale, reach long with your fingertips. You can even come up on releve, heels off the mat. And as you exhale, keep your heels off the mat for an extra little challenge there. Inhale, heels off of the mat if you wish, reaching long, crown of the head reaching tall. Exhale, coming down slowly with control. Knees bent with a tall spine. Inhale, hands reaching up overhead. Exhale. Go ahead and bend those knees, coming down with control and a tall spine, collecting and grounding your energy. Inhale, reaching up overhead, heels high off the mat. Exhale, heels down, arms down toward your chest. Inhale, releve, heels off the mat, reaching tall. Exhale, heels down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, moving with your breath, releve. Exhale, heels on the mat. Inhale and exhale, heels on the mat. Allow your arms to come down, shake out your neck, shake out your ankles, your wrists, your legs. Release all that tension. Exhale all the tension out of your body. Inhale, sweeping your arms up. Exhale, fold all the way over, standing forward bend. Inhale, flat back, crown of the head reaches long. Exhale, fold over. Go ahead and heel toe your feet out a little bit wider than hip width distance. Toes out, heels in. And then sit your hips down into a squat, a yoga squat, malasana. Hands at heart center, elbows pressing into the inner thighs. Your spine is long. Imagine a long spine, the crown of your head reaching long. And then breathe it into reality. Use your breath to lengthen. Exhale, draw your hands down onto the mat. Heel toe your feet back under your hips, standing forward bend. And breathe. Go ahead and take your hands, the palms of your hands, underneath your toes for a deeper stretch. Inhale your heart forward. Exhale, bending at the elbows. Reach your heart toward your legs, the crown of your head even farther toward the mat. Stretching those calves, the hamstrings, the hips, the low back. Breathe into the stretch. Inhale. Allow your hands to come back onto the mat. And then come into a nice seated position, your legs long on the mat. Hip width distance apart, flex both feet so your toes are reaching back toward you. Come with a tall spine. Inhale, sweep your arms up over your head. Exhale, fold over. Hands reaching toward your feet. If you can grab your toes, that's great. Otherwise, go for your ankles or your shins. Reach your heart forward. Exhale, soften. And go ahead and curve your spine. We're going to connect and strengthen and lengthen that deep connective tissue. So it's okay to soften your spine, to have a slight curve, keeping the crown of the head reaching forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. Pressing those hamstrings, those calves into the mat, flexing those feet. We're relaxed and we're also engaged. Inhale, lengthen your heart. Lengthen your arms. Point your toes. Crown of the head reaching forward. And then exhale. Fold all the way over. Relax the hands, relax the feet. Have a deep curve in your spine. Just relax over for a few breaths. Exhale all the tension out of your body. Breathe deep into your belly. And then inhale. Come up into a nice tall spine. We're going to move into cobbler pose. So bring your balls of your feet together. You can wrap your fingertips around your toes. Allow your knees to fall toward the earth. You have a tall spine here. Exhale. Draw your heart forward. Crown of the head reaches toward the front of the room. Press those elbows into those inner thighs, those inner calf muscles. And then go ahead and exhale, folding everything over, opening up those hips, feeling a nice deep stretch. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, soften. Imagine how soft and how strong you can be at the same time. Inhale, come up. Widen your legs to the corners of your mat, flexing your feet. Inhale with a tall spine, bring your hands up over your head. Exhale, bring your hands to the right side, the left arm reaching over to the right foot for a nice side body stretch. Try to keep your heart open as much as possible. Inhale, draw that left hand back up. Inhale, both hands up over your head. Exhale, over to the left. The right arm is reaching over the right ear toward the right toes. The heart is open. Flexing both feet, engaging your legs as you stretch. Inhale, draw that right arm up. Tall spine. Exhale, draw your heart toward your right knee, folding over. Crown of the head reaches toward the right toes. Exhale, soften the heart, keeping that right foot, that left foot flexed. One more breath here. Lengthen through the spine as you inhale. Come up to center. Exhale, reach toward that left foot. Hands on the mat. Heart reaching toward the left knee. Crown of the head reaching toward the left toes. The left and right toes are flexed, reaching back toward your heart as you reach forward. Exhale, soften into the pose, into this stretch. And then inhale with a long spine, come back up to center. Reach your arms out toward the side. Inhale, reach them up overhead. And with a long spine, exhale, reach everything forward toward the center. Engaging those thigh muscles toward your hips. You can go ahead and place your hands on the floor, reaching your spine long, keeping those feet flexed. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, soften. Stretching here toward our center. Bringing our ideas down to a more grounded level. Inhale, come back up into a nice tall spine. Sweep your arms up over your head. Exhale, bending your knees, bending your elbows. Draw your knees into your chest, wrapping your arms around your knees. You can even put your forehead on your knees and give yourself a nice hug and just breathe into this hug, this self-love right here. It's so comforting in this moment. Then go ahead and bring your right leg over the left into double staff pose for a nice hip opener here. Bending both knees and flexing both feet. Send the hips back. Draw the heart forward. If it's in your practice, you can fold over for a deep stretch in that right hip. Inhale, reaching that heart forward. Exhale, softening. The mind has such great power. Our thoughts become reality, the negative and the positive. So if we can use our thoughts, train our thoughts to be more positive, to be more uplifting for ourselves, then our body will begin to react and respond. It will begin to manifest those thoughts, those ideas, and those creative endeavors. Take one more breath here. Inhaling deep into your hip. Exhale, soften. Taking one last moment in this stretch for your right hip. And then slowly walk your hands back toward your feet. Draw the right foot over the left knee, the left foot toward your right hip. Inhale your left arm up in the sky. Exhale, left knee or left elbow to right knee, twisting your heart open. The right hand can be flat on the mat behind your right hip, helping you create a tall spine. With every inhale, lengthen, lighten your body, open your spine. And with every exhale, twist a little more, twisting out the toxins, the tension. Exhale, come back to center. You can shake out your legs. And we'll do the other side. So bend both knees, drawing the left leg on top of the right, flexing both feet, drawing the hips back. Take a nice inhale. And exhale. If it's in your practice, walk your hands forward, folding your heart over your legs, stretching that left hip. It should feel like a nice deep stretch. If you feel any sort of pain, you can back off, maybe just sit up with a tall spine. And you can of course put a blanket or a yoga block in between the left knee and the right ankle to create a little more space. Inhale. Use that thought of lengthening, softening, to deepen into the stretch, to use your breath. Bring your breath toward that left hip. That breath can soften the stretch. It can deepen the stretch. It can make it much more intense. So what kind of breath do you want to bring to that hip? Inhale, slowly walk your hands back toward your hips. Draw the left foot over the right knee, the right foot toward the left hip. Come with a tall spine. Inhale the right arm up into the sky, the right elbow to the left knee, and twist your heart open to the left side of the room. Crown of the head reaches tall. With every inhale, lengthen. Every exhale, twist a little farther. Twisting out any negativity, any tension. Allowing more space for light and truth and love. Take one more breath here. Exhale, come back to center. And we're going to come and lie on our backs. So come all the way down on your spine, draw your knees in close. Hug those knees in, stretching that lower back. And you can rock side to side if you want. Take an exhale. Draw your head toward your knees. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw your head toward your knees. Inhale, relax and soften. Exhale, draw your head toward your knees. Inhale, soften. And then go ahead and release your arms. Take some small circles with your knees, massaging your lower back. Circle a few times in one direction. And then exhale, circle the other way. Breathing here as you circle. Exhale, bring your knees back to your chest. Now we're going to inhale, lengthen long on our yoga mats. Stretching a long spine, flexing the heels. We're going to do a little bit of a core workout here. So go ahead and exhale, draw your elbows toward your knees. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, lengthen, feet off the mat. Exhale, engage your core as you inhale. Exhale, draw your knees in toward your chest. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, knees and elbows meet. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, lengthen. Keep your feet off the mat. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, lengthen. Bring your arms down toward your feet. Little pumps. Exhale. And relax. Inhale, raise your arms up over your head. You can bend your knees. Feet flat on the mat. We're going to alternate our legs. Keep in mind that you should always keep your low back on the mat. Draw your right knee toward your chest, the left toes on the floor, and then switch. Exhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Drawing your knee toward your chest, opposite foot toward the mat. Exhale, switch, and switch, and switch. Engaging your navel to your spine, switch, and switch. Breathing here, switch. Engaging the core, switch, and switch. Exhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Exhale, switch. The low back is on the mat. Exhale, draw that left elbow to the right knee and switch. Right elbow to left knee. Switch and switch and switch. Engaging that abdomen, working our core, twisting as we crunch. Breathing here, keeping the elbows, reaching toward the knees, keeping the low back on the mat, the navel toward the spine. Breathe, and then release. Exhale, everything on the mat. Inhale, take a long stretch, hands overhead, heels reaching toward the opposite side of the room. And then draw that right knee in toward your chest. Flexing both feet. Exhale. Draw the right knee over the left side of your body for a spinal twist. Looking over past the right fingertips. Keeping that left foot, that left leg engaged. Breathing into the right side body, the right shoulders on the mat. Taking a few breaths here. Try to lengthen your spine as you twist. The right hip sinks down toward your feet. And then inhale. Draw the right knee back into your chest. Exhale. Switch legs. Lengthen the right leg. Draw the left knee in toward your chest. Take a breath here. Both feet are flexed. Pull it in close. And then exhale. Draw the left knee over to the right. Twisting your spine, opening your heart, looking past your left fingertips, keeping the right foot and the right leg engaged, and that left shoulder sinking down into the earth. Breathe here into the left side of your body. exhale, come back to center. Draw both knees into your chest. Hug them in one last time. You can begin to close your eyes here if you want, and you can take happy baby. Reach for the outside of your feet, drawing your knees down toward the earth. Stretching open those hips and those hamstrings. You have a long spine on the mat. You can rock back and forth if you like, if that feels good on your spine, or just stay centered. Draw those knees toward the earth. Breathe deep into your belly, deep into your hips. Take one more breath. And then exhale. Lower the legs. Pads of your feet together in cobbler's pose. Right hand on your belly, left hand on your heart, closing your eyes. Take a moment here to breathe into your hands. Take a moment here to notice the connection from your mind to your heart, to your foundation. Take one more breath in this pose, and we'll slowly move into Savasana, keeping your eyes closed. Extend your legs on your mat a little wider than hip width distance. Allow your feet to fall open to the side. Shake your head from side to side, releasing any tension from your neck. Allow your shoulders to reach toward your spine, reaching your heart open. Relax your breath. Come to your natural breath, just like the one when we started class. Bring your awareness to it. Just observe it here in Savasana. After an hour-long asana practice, has your breath changed? Have you been able to bring a lightness, a deepness to your inhale, and length into your exhale? Follow that breath into a deep surrender. Allow yourself to soften into its rhythm and relax. begin to bring some awareness back into your mind, back into your breath, back into your body. Follow your inhale, follow your exhale. See if you can bring your breath to your fingers and your toes. See if you can allow your breath to help move your fingers and toes ever so slightly, maybe stretching them long. Maybe allowing your toes to wiggle, your fingertips to open and shut in your palm. And go ahead and bring some bigger movement, some deeper breath back into your body. You can roll your ankles and your wrists, keeping your eyes closed, bending your knees. Reach your arms up over your head and slowly turn onto your right side, cradling your arms, cradling your head and your arms. And slowly, using your hands and keeping your eyes closed, come back up into a tall, seated position, your legs crossed, your hips over your knees, a tall spine, crown of the head reaching toward the sky. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, reach your arms up over your head, sweeping them so that your palms come together, bringing the ideas, the creative energy, exhaling it all down into your heart, manifesting into reality, using our yoga practice to manifest. Exhale, bow your head to greet your heart. We bow to the light, love, and truth inside of each and every one of us and inside of everything. Namaste.